So, as you can see, we are a different channel name now. I've made 2 different videos about this already. I'm going to try to keep this brief because I know this is not a channel about creating businesses. But I'm in the process of turning my business into a proper LLC. Because I'd like to grow this into something a lot bigger. So, unfortunately, well, I've been also, hold on. So I said my decks were on Amazon, the Love Oracle. It was, but I had to take it off because Amazon is a nightmare to list things under a brand name. Anyway, don't want to get into it. Aside from all that, I got a message from the place that's doing my LLC, and they informed me that there was already a Simply Spiritual in the state I live in. Of course. And like literally not too far away from me either. So it wasn't the same name. They said I could reach out to that person and see if they'd let me have the same name. I called them and I was like, so what are the odds of that working out for me? They're like, usually if it's the same type of business, no. It was the same type of business. It was a psychic. So I was like, all right. My only options are to either reach out to this person or completely rebrand everything I've done. As you can see, this is the option I went with. It's kind of sad because it's the end of an era. I've kind of rebranded along the way a lot. I was Simply Tarot originally. Then it was Simply Spiritual, the LLC that already exists. And then it's Simply Spiritual. So as you can see, I was Simply Spiritual. And then I went through the trouble of, let's see. I just want to show this for amusement purposes at this point. So then, I recently relabeled them It's Simply Spiritual. Because you needed a proof for Amazon to even get approved on there. So then I got those. And then, like, as soon as they arrived, I found out that I couldn't even use that name. So I went through all the trouble of rebranding. Well, I'm not done yet. I still have a lot of stuff to change over. It's a process for sure, but it had to be done. And it's kind of sad. It's the end of an era. Simply Spiritual was like most of what this channel was for several years, but I think it sounds a little better. So it's Simplistic Mystic. I kind of added so I always used to do SS. My name's Sharon. I used to do Simply Sharon. Then it was Simply Spiritual. Usually my business names were always something like that. So I took the Simply, and then I was like, what else means spiritual mystic? So that's where that came from. So, I think it's going to look good on the cards. I ordered more Love Oracles. With that, no, I didn't order them yet. I'm redoing the Love Oracles entirely. It's not going to be the same concept, but I'm redoing them. I'm getting them done with another manufacturer, and they're going to have tuck boxes and everything. So, no guidebooks, though. So I haven't ordered from that yet because I need to get approved from Amazon first, and then I have to get brand registered and UPC codes and all this crap. So anyways, no one cares about that. All you need to know is I'm rebranded pretty much everywhere that you can see. All the backlog stuff needs to be rebranded. And I still haven't gotten approved yet for the LLC, but they said that name should be good. And then I got to trademark it to even go on Amazon. And that's an 18-month process. Anyways, so moral of the story here is I have probably 200 decks in my repertoire over there that say Simply Spiritual. I'm obviously going to sell them, I have them. I don't think most people are even going to notice if they're just ordering from my Etsy. And people sell things with other people's names on them all the time. That's not that weird. So anyways, but I will not be buying any more decks that say Simply Spiritual on them. That era is done. The good news for anyone watching is I've lowered all my prices because I need this inventory to go. Partially because I need money to hire this other manufacturer. And partially because I just don't want this name anymore because it's not the name anymore. So, that's that. So all my decks on Etsy and on my website, they're all lowered roughly around $10. Also, come to find out, my Simply Spooky deck, my Halloween deck, one of my customers informed me that there's 2 pages of Pentacles and no ace. These are on there for the cheapest any deck will ever be for me. If you want it, it has 2 pages and no ace. You can write your own ace pentacles if you want. It's the one with the pumpkin in the hand. But yeah, if you want a Halloween tarot deck that's a little bit messed up, I think I have it for 28, 29 bucks. I don't remember, something like that. Anyways, so that's my live. This is the update. I'm gonna have to get used to saying welcome back to Simplistic Mystic, but you know, as sad as that is to end an era, it's a new beginning. So also, it's like when I googled like business names, Simply Spiritual or It's Simply Spiritual didn't come up. And like, so I did the research, but like I didn't realize there would be a Simply Spiritual. So also, and it's like my handles on social are not cohesive anymore. All of them were It's Simply Spiritual. Now some of them are some of them are Simplistic Mystic, and some of them are Simplistic Mystic LLC. So I think all the links should be on this video. I don't remember. I've changed everything, but if you're already following, you're still following. So anyways, all right. What's going on with the collective for today? What do we need to know? I haven't read cards in like so long, honestly. Like I don't really read anymore. Like the last 2 weeks because I've been so busy. Okay. Ace of Cups. New beginning in love. That's when it's going to happen, right? When you're not paying attention. When you're too busy working. Alright, what's going on? What do we need to know? Death. New cycles here. Death and rebirth. Is that symbolic of the business? So I'm not going to make an official announcement about this business on this channel, but until it's actually legal. But, you know. 2 of Cups. Okay, so love vibes here. I also want to say some of my decks I'm not going to reproduce. I'll tell you which one. I'm getting distracted. I need to... Love Oracle saying, Modern Love Oracle saying, Mirror Oracle saying, they're all going to be redone, though. So if you want them as they are now, go for it. Spooky Tarot will not be coming back. Maybe next Halloween I'll revamp it, but for now, there's going to be no more of those. Love Triangle is going to be completely gone for sure, because I did it with iStock, and if I need an extended license if I'm going to start selling it, like, big time. So that one's gone. I may redo that eventually. And what else? Romance Oracle. I tried to redo the Love Oracle. It wasn't as good. That one's not coming back either. And the physical features. There'll be new decks coming along, but those ones are not going to be coming on this new adventure with me, because those are not the money makers. So anyway, all right. Ooh, the Tower. Am I the only person that loves the Tower card? Death and Tower. So much Scorpio energy. We're still in Scorpio season, aren't we? I'm 31 now. What? As soon as I turned 31, my hustle just went like this. I'm like, forget love. And now it's like, love's coming. What is up with this Tower? Okay. Ace of Wands. 2 aces here. What is it? What is this Tower? Knight of Swords. Something's coming in quickly and unexpectedly out of nowhere. Love. Hello. Sorry I'm ranting. I just need to get some of this information up on YouTube. Otherwise, I feel like the things I'm going to start doing on here are going to make no sense. So, anyways. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So, if there's a particular apology you've been wanting to hear, you may be getting that soon. I just almost said in this month. So, maybe in this next month or within a month. Also, I'm getting some new crystals in too. but they're not here yet. Anyway. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. So this person that's coming in is a past life love. Soulmate energy. You're going to feel like you've known them before. Maybe you have known them before. It could be someone from the past in this life. Well, with the apology card, it definitely could be, but obviously it's general, so either way, it doesn't have to be. Oh, okay. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Oh, my, the cards that I'm getting done, I'm doing with the same company that does, if you have either of these decks, if you have either of these, this is the company I'm using. So these are going to be the tuck boxes for the new love oracle. Literally, like, everything's changing with it. But it's going to be the same cards, essentially. And so, if you have either of those decks, you know, well, yeah, I think these are the same card stock. Yeah, they are. So this is the card stock that I'm going to use. My card stock was pretty good, but, like, if you have my decks, you know they kind of, I mean, this one I've been using for a year and a half, but they get a little worn on the sides. These are going to be a little bit better quality card stock. It's black core card stock, so you can't, like, see through it. Anyways. I just wanted to up the game, you know? I wanted it to be more professional and real. Like, if I'm selling on Amazon, people don't want, like the homemade look, you know, like that sells on Etsy. So what, I don't know. So people on Etsy love the homemade thing, but they're still created by me, but they're just going to be a little more better quality. Okay. Anything else? All right. So we had past life love and twin flame. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I just want to explain what's going on. I want to try to post on here more too, but I really didn't want to come on until I announced the brand, but hey, whatever. So this is definitely a past life soulmate twin flame-ish type of connection here that you're dealing with. What's up with this tower moment? What is up with this tower that happens? What is up with this tower moment that happens? Hold on. Nothing's coming out. What is up with this tower moment? Ugh. Come on. Hold on. If I'm, like, thinking about anything else, I can't pull cards. Literally, that box was distracting me. Okay. That's why I needed a whole room for tarot. Like, I need it to only be stuff that I want to look at. As soon as I made this room, too, it was like, I got so motivated. Or, until I finalized it. I have all my pictures up now on the wall. Did I even show this? I got my Scorpio sign up there. My Freddie Mercury artwork, which seems random, but there's a significance to me regarding my spiritual journey and Freddie Mercury. So, as odd as that may sound, yeah, there's a couple other things floating around. Anyway, well, then I got a little crystal thing over there. Anyway, so friendship. This friendship is leading to more. So this could be someone you're friendly with, or maybe doing something casual with, but something's changing in that connection. All right, what is this tower moment here? What is this tower? Oops. What is this tower moment regarding this situation? That's random. Integrity. This situation align with your morals and values. What is this tower moment regarding this connection? Fate. this is a destined partnership. There's something that feels like, it's so weird that this deck is gonna be like not a thing anymore. It's kind of sad. It's so sad. I've been working on it all day too. It's sad, but it's so many ends of eras. That might be symbolic. Anyway. Oh my god, that makes me so, it makes me sad looking at this. Like, I remember when I created this. It was the first deck I created. It was like 2 years ago. Just sitting in my house, like, working on it straight. And then, like, little did I know this was gonna make me thousands of dollars. Oh my god, this makes me so sad. I'm redoing this whole thing. It's gonna be the same imagery, though. Sort of. Okay. Tell me about this tower. Tell me about this tower moment. What is up with this tower moment? New love. So yeah, some sort of new love is definitely coming in here. Or a new beginning in love, because like, I'm gonna apology, which implies that somebody already knows. Secret crush. You might not realize that this person feels a certain way. What is up with this apology here? Storm warning. It feels like the situation kind of comes out of nowhere, or like in kind of like in a chaotic manner almost. It's just like in like a wrecking ball. Like it almost, someone may almost come in kind of like erratically, like stumbly on their words and stuff. Tell me more about this apology. Intuition. You may have a weird intuition that something is coming, or that something is coming, or like you might, I just feel like you might be sensing, you might sense it. You like, I can feel something's happening, something, I don't know what it is, but something. Tell me more about this apology. Oh, come on. I don't know. Alright. That's it for that. My nose. Anything else here? Anything else? Shadow, patience, and planning. It feels like this is in the shadow, right? Like lurking almost right now. Hold on. All right. Any more clarity on this situation? Triumph. Someone cause okay. When I saw this, I wanted to say a man on a mission. Someone could be like strategically planning something in the shadows right now, like I was sick like a month ago, and I forever have like mucus stuck in my throat, and I don't know why. Went to the doctor. They gave me prednisone and did nothing. Guess it's just lingering. Anyway. Intuition. Again with intuition, it's like you may feel like something is coming. Like, you know how like you kind of know, like you may be like, I can feel something's changing in my life, but I don't know what, or I know somebody's about to reach out to me, but I don't know who, or I was just thinking about so-and-so and then they reached out, or like something like that. Alright, this deck is so beat up right now. Once they get too like soft, they don't shuffle right anymore. Alright, I'm very rough on my cards, if anyone hasn't noticed. Like, some people, like, watch one person, they're like, oh yeah, I've had this deck for 20 years. I'm like, 20 years? I'm like, mine would be, like, ripped to shreds. Like, this is my romance oracle. Like, this thing is, like, destroyed. And I've had this for, what, like, 3 years? I don't even really use it anymore. Okay. Oh, let's use this and this. Time to go. Mending. Time to go mending and regeneration. An observer. So yeah, I feel like someone's like lurking, pausing, observing something, right? Like sitting back, like a cat, like watching its prey, right? Like just sitting there with the little wiggle butt thing, right? Someone may want to mend something because we did have an apology. And then we have regeneration, which talks about second chances. Or like renewing something, right? These stick together. All right. Views of ego. Interesting. I want to read what that card is about, but this is someone standing in front of the mirror. The Buddha prepares. Okay, so exactly. Someone's like preparing to do something. Maybe looking at themselves in the mirror. Maybe working on themselves, like reflecting on things that, you know, they need to work on. Hold on, there it was. 3 people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man gazes keenly at himself and sees... What? And it seems his reflection is looking back with a superior air. His is the sole reflection to be seen in the mirror. This card that there may be a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether a love, friendship, family, or business relationship. This person is self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how they affect him or her. Sorry, I have mucus on my throat. Okay. I feel like this is someone reflecting in the mirror, though. And then we have this Buddha prepares card. It's like someone's preparing to do something and you might not be aware, but you could feel it. And that's like what I was saying. Like, you feel something coming, and that's because someone's planning something. The Buddha sits meditating. The hills in the background are dotted with other people meditating and patiently waiting for him to speak. But he won't move a muscle until he is ready. Is that not what I was saying? This card shows a time of inner preparation before action. Yeah? I said that before that card even came out. Before you can reach outside yourself, you must reach within to find your power, your purpose, and your direction. This period of time may feel like waiting, and it appears so in your exterior life because some points of action seem to be at a standstill. Really, though, you're just taking the time that you require to prepare and truly step into your power. So, don't be in a hurry. The time to act is coming, and when it's here, your strength will be absolute. So someone I feel like someone's waiting to possibly make this apology, or okay, so forget all that. If you don't want to talk past, this could represent that someone's ready to make a move, right? Someone maybe has had their eye on you, and they've been sitting back preparing of, how am I going to come forward to this person? How am I going to ask this out? Them out. How am I going to let them know how I feel? My nose is itching and tingling. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Sorry, this deck is still new to me. What? Cacio Pepe? That's what this reminds me of. Something in industry. Okay, give me a second. Work on the Renaissance Cathedral has just begun. At first, this building seems modest, but in time, its grandeur will reach several stories high and across the centuries. But now, piles of stones and rocks dot the scene. Blah, blah, blah. At a very basic level, this card can indicate building or renovating a home or business. Well, I'm renovating mine. Renovating my business, yeah. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness, but it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy. Again with the strategy! And pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. You may have a long-term goal in mind. The small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It's only by keeping up the small that the great can be achieved. So that's what I'm saying. It's like someone is preparing. All while you are possibly, like, not paying attention to it. Like I was kind of saying in the beginning. Like, you may be busy right now with something else. But at the same time, you might get, like, a weird spidey sense, right? That, that something is coming. Is that all we want to know? Alright, let's pull 2 more cards and be done. Hold on. Healing. You could be working on healing right now. Be working with crystals a lot, and text message. So yeah, so this person, you may be healing and someone else may be sitting there like, should I send this text, should I not? You know what I mean? So anyways, all right, hopefully that was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe to be notified when I post future videos. All the links are, I think, below. If not, I'm going to update them with all the new stuff. But if you're already subscribed, you're still subscribed. So yeah, Simplistic Mystic is, I'm pretty sure, the new name, unless they come back with something else. But I think we're good. They said they searched and there was nothing. So we're good with that. Simplistic Mystic, here we go. All my decks are discounted. You won't see the discount, but they're about $10 less than they were. Basically, like, if it was originally $55, it's now $45. If it was $66, it's $55, etc., etc. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.